guys, welcome back to Frisk and Company. We're going to be reacting to 48, 49, 50, and 51. So yeah, let's get into Frisk and Company. I'm so excited. Okay, let's go.
We should probably get back to the others for now. Tarnation. Yes, very well.
Hey, okay.
La bella dormiente está despierta.
Careful. We gotta make sure they're not still possessed.
Tell Frisk, kiss the formerly Sleeping Beauty. Their reaction will tell all.
You're back.
Aww.
This is not our couch. Where are we?
How you feeling, tall Kara?
Our Kara must have lived invisibly this time. Great job, kid. You took way less time than I did when it happened to me.
Aww.
Well then.
Welcome to the world beyond the sofa, Bottles.
Yep.
Basically, you drunkenly stumbled into an alternate universe, or AU for short.
Oh, my head. Wait, so all of this was not a dream?
Nope.
It must be a lot to take in. Take your time. Rest assured, you no longer have anything to fear from us or this world.
Oh, you must be this universe's Azrael.
Oh.
Nice cosplay, by the way.
Ah, don't cut me! Oh, man, that was such a weird dream. I even had a beard drawn on me.
You.
Azzy, are you keeping the beard?
Of course I am. I feel powerful.
Of
Now
course,
that you
Abby.
have the beard, Azrael, don't you think that you look like your father?
True.
How about instead of a beard, he gets a goatee? :3.
Yeah, you're right. I look too much like Dad. I guess I should get... Wait a minute.
Hey.
Sans!
The struggle is real. Azrael. You cannot beard the puns. So proud of you.
Ugh.
How is Toriel doing?
Yeah.
Is she still unconscious or is she awake now?
She's doing better now that Frisk and Kara will be back soon. We made Butts Pie for them.
Hey.
Toriel, just wanted to let you know that Frisk and Kara are fine. They aren't hurt, and they should be back in a few hours.
So I heard. We have everything prepared to receive them.
Yay.
Though I need to talk to Kara afterwards. I need them to explain all these bottles I found in their room.
Uh-oh.
Toriel, what are you going to do with the bottles?
I'm throwing them away, of course. I wish I could make them stop doing this.
Does Asgore know about Kara's disappearance?
Where is Kara?
Holy cannoli, Asgore. Calm down, girl. Kara is safe along with Frisk. Also, your goat son finally has a beard.
Wait, a beard?
Hey, Dad!
That's real. Oh my gosh.
Aww.
What? Of course not. This is Maverick. Hey, Flowey, why don't you, come say hi to Bottles here? I already met them. I don't wanna... Been wondering, if both were fully serious, as unlikely as it sounds, who would win in a fight, Sans or Undyne?
Huh.
Everyone knows Sans has more power than he likes to show. Heck, he might be as good at dodging as Frisk is.
Oh boy.
He's got 1 HP. He'd probably die if I patted him on the back too hard.
My attacks aren't really that strong unless I use Karmic Retribution. And that's only effective on someone whose level of violence is high. Also, if I hurt her, then Papyrus would probably cry.
Yep.
Yeah, same. Our mutual love of Papyrus keeps us from ever duking it out. How are tall
Hey.
frisket bottles supposed to get back to their world?
That's your area of expertise, Dad.
Well, based on the data we've gathered previously on this portal, I think it's entirely possible to predict its destination.
Okay.
This portal was created unnaturally through sudden magical pressure, which originated on this universe to pull through an object, myself, from outside of the material plane.
This created a Type 3 negative vector permanently fixed to a specific coordinate location on the material plane. But due to the infinite nature of vectors, the other side is subject to the whims of the void. And you would think that this would make predicting the destination of the portal nigh impossible. But you would be wrong in that assumption. You see, since at least one end of the portal's vector is in a fixed location, this limits the variable destination to a rather finite amount, the subject of which is chosen based on the ebb and flow of anti-radiation and static energy, both of which can be
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
That's my impression of you, Winged Dingus. In layman's terms, the portal's destination changes frequently. I can forecast where and when it will lead next. Better.
Yep.
Where's Adrian?
How's Frisk's sister?
I don't know, let's call her. I can tell her I'm a wizard.
This
I don't want to do that.
establishment is a safe space for people. We don't want monsters coming in here and freaking people out. It's
Oh
bad
boy,
for
Callan.
business. Get that through your thick skull, Lakas.
If you pull this
Hello?
one more time,
Hiya, sis. Guess what happened to me in school today?
Do you
and also after school.
understand?
I don't know, Frisk.
I can't
What
hear
happened?
you, Lakas.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, why do you sound so mad? I'm at Pedro's picking up the pizza, but Jason's getting chewed out by his boss right now. I
Oh.
really want to punch her in the face. Adrian, that's a really bad idea. Yeah, I know. I am so sorry you had to see that valued customer. That was so unprofessional of me. Hey, Frisk, sorry, but I think I'm gonna have to cut you off. You can tell me all about school at dinner, okay? Okay, make good choices.
Are you okay?
Good boy.
Yeah, I'm just confused. Like, that mindscape, where did that music come from?
That was my idea. You know how mi hijo pequeño explained to you how to combat la niño enojado with the power of imagining yourself con ropas frescas? Well, I figured some upbeat music would only help things, cause it's a battle of wills, see? Nothing like music para hacerte sentir como un bada. Oh man, you're dipping into Spanish a little often.
Yeah.
I understand you, but...
¿Entendiste algo?
Ni idea que dijo, che.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They're Spanish speakers. What are the odds? Está maravilloso conocer auténticos hablantes nativos
Oh boy,
en vivo.
Homer's gonna have fun now.
Restaurante Vot. En Canadá,
Homer's is gonna have fun.
solo unos pocos hablan español. Mi familia es una especie de excepción. Desde el principio, mi familia fuimos gente en México antes del guerra. Hoy decir que antes de haber sido una familia de esqueletos nobles por nacimiento, pero debemos correr hacia el norte porque la guerra.
Capaz tengas que explicármelo en inglés.
Oh, okay. I suppose my dialect is a little weird. What I was saying was that it's cool to meet you. It's really unusual for me to meet any Spanish speakers. My family were originally from this big aristocratic family from Mexico way back before the war, but they had to flee north when the fighting got bad. Listen, it's not like I hate monsters. I'm perfectly fine with them living their lives somewhere else, very, very far away from me. They're banned from Pedro's for the same reason guns are banned from Pedro's. People understandably get upset when there's someone nearby who can easily murder them. I'm a mixed martial artist. I fight people for a living. My body is a deadly weapon. Are you going to ban me from this pizza establishment? That's not the same
It is the
thing.
same.
Huh. Listen, why don't we just agree to disagree? Were you going to order something? Hey, Janet. Do you serve pizza?
Who the are you? Honestly, it feels nice to find more Spanish speakers in other universes.
Get in the portal. Sorry, but the portal is closing in 15 seconds. You can thank me later. Nice to meet you. Bye.
I swear, if they end up back in Edge's world,
Yeah, they were back at Eddie. But he just...
Oh, here come them boys!
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah.
This doesn't help the hangover.
Hey.
Oh.
They're home.
Yay.
Greetings, hero. Thanks for saving me.
I'd even reset the whole timeline to save you.
Oh.
Look, I know you two are enjoying your cute moment, but you might want to move somewhere else before a car comes and things get really unfortunate really quickly.
Yep.
hey, get off the road before you do that. You get hit by a car or something. Hey.
Sorry to ruin the moment, but guys, you're in the middle of the freaking street. Yeah, we should get back home.
Frisk, Kara.
Oh. Oh. So sweet. That is so sweet. Oh. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay, here we are. 49. Let's go.
But the portal is closing in 15 seconds. You can thank me later. Nice to meet you. Bye.
Nice to meet you. Bye. Ah, jeez, Gasto. Hey, the Tales of Justice. You
know, Gaster, if you can monitor when portals connect, you could develop a program that sends an alert to your phone when a connection stabilizes. I mean, it might take a bit, but I suspect Alphys might be that sort of tech-savvy person.
Yeah, it's a good idea. With my engineering prowess and Gaster's knowledge of interplanar interactions, I'm sure it'll be really simple.
I doubt it'll be simple, but I see no reason not to try. Adios, mis amigos.
Aw,
How
homie.
does Asgore feel about Tori and Sans dating? Also, when will they finish their date?
What? Really? Huh. Well, I can't say I'm surprised, but... So that's why you're wearing a pair of your date socks.
Oh, yes, that is correct.
Oh boy.
We were going to Grillby's, but then we heard about what was happening and decided we should probably come home.
Okay, so was this your first date? Kill me now.
Aw.
Asgore accepts Toriel moving on with Sans, even if he's a bit heartbroken. Come on, Goat Dad. Be a good friend.
I really do appreciate your concern for my feelings, but there is nothing to be concerned about. I'm not going to pretend that I didn't cry about this several times,
Aw.
on and off, for a year. But now, I think I've begun to move on.
Hey, does Asgore have any romantic interests? If not, I submit myself as tribute.
God darn it, Papyrus.
Very flattered, but no thank you.
Is this the biggest punishment Asgore gets for murdering children? Seeing his ex-wife date someone else? And no, feeling a bit blue doesn't count as an actual punishment. Blake, are you aware that you let this ask through? So, you're actually fine with me giving this ask to Asgore? It would
Right?
almost certainly hurt him emotionally. Really? You've already put up such a fuss for far less than this. Well, I'm not sending this to him. It's neither funny nor helpful. Asgore has a perfectly unhealthy amount of guilt without our help. But I suppose I'm glad to know where you stand, Blake. You made the right decision, Oscar. I wonder why Blake allowed that ask to go through. Do they have some bitterness towards Asgore or what?
Well, obviously. I understand why. But I can't say that I approve.
I don't give a rat's about your approval.
Oh.
You shouldn't. I see Blake hasn't forgiven Asgore. I
Yeah.
understand you are seeking justice, but Blake, revenge and justice are two very separate things.
I know.
Oh, Blake, I don't think you have the right to judge anyone like that after what you've done. Remember Herman?
I have far more right to judge Asgore than someone who's never killed.
Go down.
Ariel Ravi Herman, mother of Sans and Papyrus, wife of Gaster, author and comedian, beloved by all who met her. What I did was a freak accident.
Hug.
Firing blanks to scare away any.
I'm sorry for pausing, but I want to give Blake a hug right now. I just want to give them a hug.
Monsters who I thought might hurt me, but that wasn't Blake.
Gaster left me for dead once he thought he'd avenged his wife. And when the time came for me to face Asgore, I couldn't use my gun. Not right after that.
Oh.
Just
Yes. Kindness.
he killed
Come on.
6 times. And it wasn't an accident. Why is it so easy for him?
No.
What's wrong with me?
Blake,
Yes.
there's nothing wrong with how you feel.
Yes, hug.
All it means is that you care a whole lot. That's a good thing. And Asgore cares too. He's just better at hiding his pain. Oh, why hello, soul of kindness.
No,
Maybe ask what your
kindness.
name is. Ooh, no soul. The soul of kindness, if I'm not mistaken. Greetings, kindness soul. What's your name? Oh, I'm Danny. I'm sorry it took this long to introduce myself. I suppose it was stage fright.
Aww.
It's okay. Just let it all out.
So, Danny, are you the one who censors foul language?
I just send items through the fourth wall sometimes. But I stopped doing that after Adrian hurt someone. Frying pans shouldn't be used to hurt people.
True.
The censor is Hannah.
My ears aren't trash cans, you gosh dilly darn hooligans!
What's
Hey.
wrong, Bravery? You're not brave enough to curse.
Bravery.
What's cursing got to do with bravery?
True.
Being rude makes you brave? That's stupid. Also, my name's Hannah, not Bravery.
Okay, got a
Any
name.
updates on Kara since Bottles went home?
I have no idea. Maybe Erica knows something? They see lots of things.
I don't know where Kara is either. I can only see what the Askers see. Or rather, the Askers see what I see. And based on what I've seen thus far, this is what I think. For all of Kara's talk of having a plan, I highly doubt they actually have one.
Huh.
The plot thickens. What makes you think that? They don't act like a person with a plan. Or, at least not a well-thought-out plan. They possessed an alternate universe counterpart of themselves. One that came here by accident. They could not have planned for the other Kara to appear.
True.
Which means that action was spontaneous. That is the action of a person grasping at straws, not a person who has it all figured out.
Maybe the other Kara thing was spontaneous, but at the end affected them and they needed to rest. Maybe the other frisks make them lose all the motivation for their plan. Or maybe they're just tired. Kara will appear when they want to appear. We all need sometimes be alone.
What did A-Fat Kara tell the other Kara when they told each other plans?
Huh,
It almost seems like Kara's plan is just them desperately clinging on to some vague hope that ending the world will prevent more pain from being done to those they love. Heck, maybe they're hoping they'll meet Asriel in the next life. Who knows?
Yeah.
So you're basically saying that Kara acts like they have a plan, but their actions don't follow their words. They always seem to leave the room whenever they need to work on their plan.
Yep.
And they dug up where their body was buried earlier.
I feel that we don't have enough information to be certain of anything yet. Perhaps I can find where Kara is hiding. I'm usually able to see things I'm looking for, more or less.
That's useful.
I found something.
What did you find? Wait, what did he find? Okay. On to the next one. For 50. So let's go. Welcome back to Ask Frisk and Company. I forgot what the name was called for a sec. Let's continue.
I know that we don't have enough information to be certain of anything yet. Perhaps I can find where Kara is hiding. I'm usually able to see things I'm looking for, more or less.
That's useful.
Hey, here we go. Oh.
I don't suppose Kara is possessing Gerson.
Oh, shut your trap, you schmuck.
No, I'm not kidding. Anything's possible. How much time has passed? Oh, look at the calendar.
It's already April.
Huh.
Time reacts weirdly for us. It's nothing new. I suppose we ought to pay closer attention.
Yep.
Any questions, kiddos?
Gerson's clearly a better teacher than Gaster is. I approve.
Now that's not a very nice thing to say. It's not very fair either. Comparing a brand new teacher to someone who's nearly 1,000 years his senior, who's been teaching scrappy youngins for most of his life? For shame. For shame.
Oh.
I have a question, Mr. Gerson. Why did the wizards help the humans in the first place?
Good question. Well, here's the exciting thing. We monsters didn't even know the answer to that until after we got our butts to the surface and started looking into it. We know the identity of all 7 wizards who created the barrier, why they did what they did, and what happened to them afterwards.
Huh.
7 of them were from the same Wizards Guild. They were the last surviving members, in fact, because the rest of their colleagues were burnt at the stake for one stupid made-up reason or another.
Jeez.
They could say which way the wind was blowing. The monster rebellion was reduced to a few thousand, scared, ducking into the caves under Mount Ebbet, and hoping that their traps would be enough to fight off an army of humans. A massacre seemed inevitable. They spoke to the human general and proposed the idea of sealing the monsters away with a spell. And while he distrusted magic, he also valued the lives of his men. He knew that if he intended on wiping out every last monster, most of his men would die fighting in the caves. So he gave the 7 wizards all that they would need to cast the spell. His men set to work driving every last monster they could find to hide under Mount Ebbet, where he believed they would be imprisoned for all eternity. The 7 of them didn't just cast the spell that created the barrier, they also created with the barrier the prophecy.
The prophecy.
One day, an angel who has seen the surface will descend into the dark. They will free monster kind, and the underground will go empty.
So,
Oh, wow.
they knew a human child would eventually free the monsters?
Of course not. Nobody can predict the future with 100% accuracy. That ain't how it works. It's actually the other way around. Prophecies,
The real ones, anyhow. They don't predict diddly squat. No, it's the prophecy that directs fate. And it's by no means perfect at it. It takes an absurd amount of magic to pull off a prophecy, especially on the scale that those 7 wizards did. But they did.
Mr. Gerson, I have a question.
Yes, Flowey?
How would we even know for certain if they'd succeeded at all in creating a prophecy? I mean, they could have just shouted out some predictions at us, and people just attributed some coincidences to it later.
So-
It's kind of vaguely worded already, so how can we tell this isn't just superstitious nonsense? No offense.
None taken, kiddo. You shouldn't just take my word for it anyway. My memory's not exactly the sharpest these days. If you want proof, then sadly I ain't got any.
Aw.
But I can give you some evidence. You gotta think, if a real prophecy happened, what can we expect to see? It's incredibly rare for prophecies to get it right the first time.
Yep.
So what you can expect to see is a whole bunch of potential chosen ones, all being drawn by fate to the same place. An
The fallen
angel who
children.
has seen the surface, and they will free monster kind. Seems vague when you hear it, but prophecies tend to get specific anyways, no matter how vaguely they're worded. An angel can be taken to mean an innocent person. In other words, a child. Just take a look at this timeline, will ya? September 15, 11:15. The monster-human war ends with the creation of the barrier.
Huh.
September 15th, 2016. A human,
September
Kara, falls
15th.
into the underground. They are adopted by the royal family. Kara was 10 at the time they fell, and identified neither male nor female, which, as I understand it, is considered rather rare among humans. September 15th, 2018. Kara dies of a sudden tragic illness.
Okay, I'm seeing a paneling of September 15. What in the world?
The young Prince Azrael absorbs their soul, reaches the surface, and ultimately dies of wounds inflicted by humans. September 15th, 2067. Another child falls into the underground. They are named Oscar, and they too are outside of human gender norms. September 15th, 2078. Erica, another child outside of human gender norms, falls underground. September 15th, 2085.
Jeez.
Paolo, another child outside of human gender norms, falls underground. September 15th, 2089.
Ooh,
Danny,
September
another
15th.
child outside of human gender norms, falls underground. September 15th, 2093. Blake, another child outside of human gender norms, falls underground. September 15th, 2105. Hannah, another child outside of... You get the picture, right?
Yep.
The prophecy refers to the angel who will free monster kind as they. The wizards likely meant it as a good person of irrelevant gender, but the prophecy could easily have taken it to mean innocent child of non-binary gender.
Hey.
What's more, every last child fell on a September 15th. Heck, even their names. They all have names made up of 5 letters. You know what else has 5 letters? Angel. They could be coincidences, true. But there's a point where the coincidences start to become a pattern. Of course, it's just as likely I've gone a bit wacky in my old age. So who knows?
How peculiar. Flowey, for once, doesn't have anything pessimistic to say and is asking a genuinely good question to further these children's knowledge. We're so proud of you, Flowey. You've come a long way. What are you talking about? I'm at school. What else am I supposed to do at school? What? I can't do something normal without people bringing up a bunch of unnecessary attention to it? Psst, that's weird. You guys are weird. Leave me alone, weirdo.
Aww.
So, Gerson, if the prophecy was therefore true, why was it so long for it to happen? And if so, why would the wizards have left the prophecy? It doesn't make sense.
Hey, give the prophecy a break, huh? It can't be easy bending fate to fulfill what some wizards say when people have got free will, making them all unpredictable and such like. Probably a tough gig bringing a prophecy. Most of them fail to get fulfilled at all. As for why the wizards did it, there was a cave wall just outside the barrier that was discovered soon after we all came to the surface. It was carved with magic and dates back to the barrier's creation. It says, "On this day we create a barrier with our lives. In the future, humans and monsters will live in peace."
With
Oh,
our
wow.
lives?
Oh, well, yeah. There's consequences for casting magic as big and powerful as that. It would have taken all of their magical energy as well. That would have killed them.
Jeez.
Oh
Well, I mean, it was a war. And there could have been a lot more death if they hadn't done what they did. It's important that we remember their sacrifice.
Wow. Okay. Okay, wow. September 15th, though. Did Frisk fall down on a September 15, but a different year? Because if so, then jeez. Let's get to the last episode. We're going to be reacting for today. That's 51. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Let's continue.
our lives?
Oh, well, yeah. There's consequences for casting magic as big and powerful as that. It would have taken all of their magical energy as well. That would have killed them.
Oh
Well, I mean, it was a war. And there could have been a lot more death if they hadn't done what they did.
Yep.
It's important that we remember their sacrifice.
Hello, Caroline.
Glide.
Hi there, small skeleton monster buddy named Caroline. How are you doing
Aw.
since the discovery that Frisk can make barriers? I hope that you aren't still a bit shaken there, buddy. I am doing just fine. I am a little surprised that you care at all, but thank you.
Aww.
Ooh, Caroline, is you planning the violence?
What violence? Is there a specific violence that you mean? Or perhaps you just talk like that. Still, it's a weird thing to ask somebody.
Okay, but the true question is, what type of chocolate is superior? Milk, dark, or white? I'm a white chocolate fan myself, but it's so hard to find sometimes. Hey kids, would you like dark chocolate, milk chocolate, or white chocolate? I'm wondering what kind of treats we should get for next time.
No! 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 No, the eyes! Jaw! No, leave. Leave the baby skeleton alone. Oh no.
Psst, Caroline, do you like white chocolate too?
No!
You absolute maniacs! White chocolate is not chocolate! It's just sugary
No!
milk solids! And don't give me that! But there's cocoa butter in it, garbage! Chocolate is made of cocoa butter. It's milk, sugar, and powdered cacao. The flavor comes from cacao. If you replace the most important ingredient with something that tastes completely different, then it's not the same thing anymore. The Aztecs were right to believe that the cacao bean is both magical and divine in nature. What kind of person takes something magical and divine and renders it into a bare, lobotomous mockery of itself? Eat those milk mistakes if you wish. I don't care, but don't call it chocolate. Don't sully the good name of chocolate with your cocoa butter sins. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. I didn't know you were so passionate about chocolate, Cal.
Either Caroline is incredibly passionate about chocolate, or there's a certain spook afoot.
Hello, Kara. Would you please get out of our skeletal friend?
Yes,
We would
please.
greatly appreciate it.
Well, we found Kara for sure, at least.
Yep.
Probably shouldn't surprise me that they decided to possess yet another skeleton.
Kara, get out of this body! What? You! Yeah, duh, Frisk. Who else would care that much about chocolate?
Hey, settle down over there.
Kara, what are you doing here? And in Calloline's body? Kara? Who is Kara? Okay.
Aww.
Did not expect that one.
Yeah.
Is Caroline alright? Because I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, did he just ask who Kara was when Garrison said it like 5 seconds ago?
What? You mean the Kara who died, 100 years ago?
Oh,
You think
boy.
I'm that Kara? That's kind of far-fetched, don't you think?
Don't think you could pull a new phone who dis on us, Kara.
Don't lie. You're in Cal's body and you stole it. You can't do that.
Now get out of Cal's body right now. You're in big trouble thinking you could get away with that again. We're not believing you at all.
Can you leave me alone? I'm kind of trying to pay attention to Mr. Gerson.
By the way, today's the last day to get your permission slips in for the trip to Metaton's Monsterland.
Okay. Either Kara's having an identity problem here, or there may be more to Caroline than we thought.
Yeah.
See the souls, please? Just gotta be sure there's no ghosties. Soul vision activate. What are we seeing here?
What are we seeing here? I think it's pretty clear what we're seeing here, Paolo. Kara's soul has been kept open in stealth mode since monster souls are open by default. They must have thought it kept them incognito, but with Azrael's soul, it basically proves it's Kara. See, Askers, Gaster is a good teacher.
Yep.
I knew his magic theory class about souls was gonna come in handy. What happens if a wizard keeps their soul unlocked for too long?
Guys, how couldn't you realize that Kara was not possessing anyone? Caroline was Kara all along.
You can't hide that excavation site from us, Kara.
Okay, no possession thing here. Can tell because no scary looking soul tentacles or whatever you call it. And just one soul in one body. But Cal's soul looks like Kara's and Azrael's soul, but flipped. Could it be Cal is Kara's corpse? Zombies? Rise of the Skeletons?
What?
Kara's have a mental shutdown and he's trying to cope by hiding in Cal? I think Kara needs that ghost cake ASAP. Kara said they want to disappear. Did they wish so hard they lost their memory?
At least this solves the mystery of the missing ghost kid. There is Jelly!
Monsterland? What's that? A theme park? Changing topic. What's Metaton's Monsterland like? Well, I don't actually know what Monsterland is like because I've never been there. But basically, Metaton decided to build a theme park.
Aww.
So you know how Metaton is super famous and rich now? Well, he said he was looking for a way to grow the MTT brand. So he bought this old man-made lake and built a bunch of islands on it. That's where Monsterland is.
Cool.
I think he's trying to make something like Disneyland, but more monster-centric. Some of us students are getting to go there on grand opening day for a field trip. I honestly don't get what's supposed to be educational about this trip, but I'm not going to complain about getting to go to a theme park, you know? I remember some of the more eccentric parts of the MTT Resort Hotel in the underground. He at least made sure to follow safety regulations when building Monsterland, right? Yeah, Asgore and Alfie's got involved with it too.
Yep.
I don't think they'd do anything that wasn't safe for everybody. They're all really concerned about human-monster relations. Why'd you stop?
Caroline might be Kara, but if they are, then what should we do about it?
Yeah.
I think we should follow them and see where they go after school. That'll answer a lot of things real quick.
Maybe Maverick knows something. He's always spying on people, right?
MK, I'm afraid we can't send the edgy ninja goat. When Frisk mentioned about Mav watching over them, Kara was in Cal, so they would know.
Oh,
I'm afraid we
right.
can't risk sending Mav to watch over Kara. Not to mention Kara could easily stop possessing Cal and might take over Mav instead.
True.
Yeah, good point. My vote goes to following Caroline back to wherever they live. Just be discreet about it. And please be careful.
You should follow them. Okay, remember, be stealthy.
Oh, there they are. A bush?
You children were very discreet. I applaud you on that. Now go follow them inside.
They certainly haven't chosen the, comfiest of residency, now have they?
This is way suspicious, yo.
It's a trap! The bush is an ambush!
Nice fun.
Real here. Cal doesn't live in a bush. They probably know that you guys were following them and decided to mislead you. You could stay here and wait for them to come out again. But be careful if you do. You don't know what they're doing in there.
Even if it is a trap, I feel like we've got to go forward anyway. If we do, I've got your back.
Hey.
Huh?
Oh.
Greetings? Welcome to my house? What are you doing under a bridge? My homework? Cal, why do you live in the bushes? Well, it's not far from school. The bridge keeps it dry, and the bushes provide adequate privacy. And sometimes the ice cream guy is here, and he gives me free ice cream for some reason.
Quick,
Aw.
check Cal's hands. All will be revealed. Check their hands!
Huh? Your hands aren't small. They're regular size. I guess you saw, huh? Can you keep a secret? Yeah, of course. Right, guys? Yeah! I'm not a regular skeleton. I'm actually a ghost possessing a human skeleton. That's why I have 5 fingers. But I don't like telling people that because they might think I'm creepy or weird. I hope the skeleton was something like an educational prop and not from an actual person.
Yeah.
Aren't all the educational props from actual people too? What? What? No way!
So are you gonna tell us where you got that skeleton from, Caroline?
Well, I found this open grave surrounded by these pretty yellow flowers. I don't know
It's
who dug
Joe's
it up,
body!
but when I saw it, it felt like me, you know?
Cal, quick question. Do you remember anything from your time as a ghost?
Not really, no. But I figure that's just a thing that happens when you first possess a body. Could Kara's amnesia be self-inflicted? Or rather, could it be trauma-induced amnesia?
And aside to Frisk, just so you know, Caroline is Kara.
Yep.
However, whether they are aware of that fact is up for debate. Frisk, we need to take this precious Caroline to go.
Yep,
so
definitely.
They can have a nice warm bed.
Yeah! You shouldn't be sleeping under a bridge. You're coming with us. Huh? No thanks. I mean, I get that you're trying to be nice, but it's really not that bad living here. I promise. Doesn't matter. You're coming with us. I said no thanks. You don't have a choice. We're gonna give you a roof over your head and lots of love and support whether you like it or not. What? No. Get out of my house. Sleeping on the ground sucks.
Whoa! Whoa!
Get out of my house!
Whoa!
Caroline motions for you to leave.
Switch? What does that do?
That switch option excites me.
Switch with Flowey. Maybe he can get through to them.
Check, maybe? Might find something out that way. At least be good to know their stats. Caroline, attack 10, defense 10. They don't want to leave. There's got to be a way to convince them peacefully.
Go away!
Oh!
Switch with MK. Maybe he's got something good in his menu. Chloe decided to switch out with Monster Kid.
Joke! Let's see what Monster Kid has up his metaphorical sleeves.
Hey, Monster Kid, try joking around with them. Maybe they'll calm down if they think you're here to be friendly and not to force them to do something they don't want to do. You're a friendly monster, so I'm sure you can figure something out.
Yep.
You tell Caroline your best joke.
Hey, why would I make a terrible general?
Is it because you don't have any athleticism or leadership skills? And if you got into a real fight with anybody, you'd get creamed?
Oh.
No. It's 'cause I don't have any armies. You know, 'cause I don't have arms.
Oh.
Caroline considers their next move.
Bluff! Bluff! You know what, though? You're super wrong. I'm really great at sports, and I've never lost a fight in my whole life. You wanna go? You really wanna test me?
Okay, how about getting Frisk back in?
Yeah.
He seems a little too excited right now. Okay, plan C. You're up, Frisk. Monster Kid switches out with Frisk. Caroline is getting restless. Check your items. Hopefully you'll have some dark chocolate or something.
First, no way! My bay's here. That'd be super rude.
Oh.
Frisk, you should apologize. If Caroline doesn't want to go, then that's their choice. Maybe apologize? I mean, you did step into Cal's house without his permission. It would also show that you don't want to fight. Act. Caroline. Apologize.
Maybe you should apologize, Frisk.
Yeah.
Better apologize. Maybe that'll calm Cal down.
Snitch!
Don't snitch. Snitches get stitches.
How about we apologize?
That's usually a good start. You make your most sincere apology. Hey, I didn't mean to be so pushy. You don't have to go anywhere with us if you don't want to. It's just, I ran away from home once. It wasn't very fun. I didn't want you to have to keep staying outside all by yourself in the cold. But even if I'm worried about you, I shouldn't have tried to force you to come with us. Sorry.
Aww.
It's okay. I get where you're coming from. Caroline is much less hostile now. Bribe seems like a good option. Act! Bribe! But, you know, if you do decide to take a break from camping under a bridge, then it'd be really cool if you stayed at my place. You'd have a great time. We've got video games, and we've always got a dark chocolate ghost cake in the fridge, just in case. And my mom has some really funny cross-stitch stuff I could show you. Wait, I thought Bottles ate the ghost cake. We made another one.
Did you say chocolate?
Okay, sure. Why not? I'm already done with my homework, so I guess I'm free. What? How? You just got here. Well, I did most of it during recess.
Hey. But, oh my gosh. So, baby modes, it's actually Josh. Oh my gosh. Okay. 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 If you guys liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. make sure to comment down below on what you guys think. If you just joined us for the first time, hit that subscribe button. Once you do, you get the bell notification. Hit that as well, so you get notified on when I upload videos like this one. And as always, the link to all the Ask Morseys episodes will be in the description below. All 4 of them that we reacted to today. So yeah. And I will see you guys next time.